Welcome, witches, wizards, muggles, no magies, Adeline no magique. I am Victoria Maclean, bringing Hogwarts to you every Tuesday and Thursday at 6 p.m. GMT time on my channel, Victoria Maclean. This evening, I wish this item was a real magical item, but unfortunately it doesn't work in the muggle world. It only works in the magical wizarding world of Harry Potter. And of course, I am talking about the stunningly beautiful Slughorn's Hourglass by Noble Collection. So for me, this is where the magic starts. Now, a few years ago, I had an email from somebody very excited who had received a Noble Collection catalogue of items coming to stores. And one of them was the Slughorn's Hourglass. Now, on the front of this magazine was this picture of Slughorn's Hourglass, and it was beautiful. And everybody was going completely mental. Messaging me every 5 minutes, oh my God, do you know if this is real? Well, I don't work for Noble, but I was hoping and praying it was going to be real. Noble Collection, you didn't let us down. Now, I know this item came out about 1.5 years, 2 years ago, but I blooming love it. I put a poll up asking, what would you like me to review? And this was the item you chose. Wow, it is stunning. I bought mine from the Two Broomsticks because they had it before a lot of other people did, amazingly, but I had to have it. I know how gorgeous this is, but it is really delicate. It's very scary. I know somebody who threw a remote control through theirs when their husband tried to pass them the remote control. I know of another person whose husband knocked it over on the table and smashed it to bits. It doesn't work very well for husbands, so my husband isn't getting this at all. This is, just don't touch it, just don't. I've told you, don't touch it. So this is a beautiful item. It ranges between £130 to £140 depending where you go. As I said, the Two Broomsticks are brilliant. However, Noble Collection, obviously. In the books, this doesn't exist. Amazingly, this was only produced for the Harry Potter films in the Half-Blood Prince with Slughorn. As you go in, obviously, as he goes in into the scene, he says that the hourglass is stimulated depending on the conversation. So if it moves fast, the conversation is light, it's casual. If it moves very slowly, it means the conversation is stimulating and you're all ears. And it's very much worthwhile hearing. But in the films, it looks like it freezes. According to Wikipedia, it does not. It moves just very slowly. Now, in the films, the sand is actually perceived as like a yellowy green. And obviously, Noble Collection have released it as this green. But I reckon that's because in the films, it's meant to be very old. Now, there's nothing stating online when he's meant to get this item. However, it must be very old and it's been kept near a window possibly because the sand obviously has turned yellow. In this, it's very green, but I think that's because it's meant to be very Slytherin. Very Slytherin item. Of course, Slughorn, Professor Slughorn was in fact the head of Slytherin House when he was first at Hogwarts, hence the snakes and so on. But it is a beautiful item. Do not put it near a window. Please. Serious collectors out there, you know what to do. Look after your collection. Keep them away from windows. My items, only in the last, say, 4 or 5 years, have been moved away from windows. However, if you want to look more authentic, put it by a window and the sand will fade over time, but it'll take a while. Now, as you can see, if I get closer to you, you have a resin snake going all the way around, 3 snakes on the top and then 3 snakes on the bottom. The silver metal that you can see is in fact pewter, and obviously it makes it strong. This bit here is where the tongues meet, and this is what holds your glass vial in place. Now obviously it consists of 2 vials. The sand runs for about an hour, so it's really good for making the kids do their homework or letting them watch something until it's time to go to bed, because you can turn it and say you have an hour until the sun runs dry. But my advice is just keep it away from kids. In general, just keep it locked up in a cabinet, keep it very safe, keep it safe away so no one can play with it. Because trust me, my heart is pounding right now knowing that I have this in my hand. It needs to go back in my cabinet, so I must love you guys to do this. The only thing I notice with this is if this is near a heat source, my hand for example, or a radiator, where my hand is now, you can see just about where the sand has stuck there. If you give it a tap, it does tend to move. But that's the only thing I can pick at it, which I'm sorry is pretty damn good considering how many times that I've said, well, this is not good, this is not good, this could do with improving. Noble Collection, well done. Everyone was excited about this. Now you don't have to worry about this item going out of stock. Well, maybe going out of stock, but it's not being taken off the shelves anytime soon. So you're fine to get it. Hint to your husbands or your boyfriends or your girlfriends or your wives or your mums or dads, brothers or sisters, cousins, aunties, whatever. Aunties are really good. They like to treat their children, so do grandparents. Ask if you can have it for Christmas because it is stunning. It's a stunning, stunning item. I love it. It's one of my favourite Noble Collection items. This and the Ravenclaw diadem is beautiful. But as you can see there where my hand has been, the sand has stuck. But it does come unstuck, so don't panic, it's fine. It's just where your hand's been. It gets a bit warm. See, and it's starting to clear already. But it's a gorgeous piece and one I'd highly recommend getting. So yes, you can make it swirl. Just be bloody careful you don't drop it. Ooh, you don't want to do that. Very expensive mistake, very expensive mistake. So yes, there you have it, Slughorn's Hourglass by Noble Collection, a beautiful piece to behold in your collection and one I highly recommend you get. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure that you subscribe to my channel, invite your friends, and please comment down below and let me know what you thought of this video. What was your favourite parts? Until then, I love you all, take care, and I'll speak to you very soon.